So let me break it down why your perception and your feelings matter more than you probably think. Now, if you've been on social media and you've been on this red pill and all these like motivational things and staying motivated, reach the goal, they tell you it's not about your emotions. Heck, even God will tell you it's not about your emotions, but God cares about your emotions. In fact, your emotions is so deep upon your being and they shape you so much, they actually shape how you perceive things. And if you know what perception does to the mind, then you know your perception is very important. And if you know your perception is important, you know your feelings are also important. Protect your heart. This is in the Bible. So when we go through these experiences and we don't listen to our elders, because we're supposed to, because they're trying to make us avoid like irrational experiences. I feel like we should at least try to feel where they're coming from and then think about the logic and understand before we just move because we want to. That's why maturity is all about your perception and it's all about like responsibility. Like when you start to see that you have more like you are actually responsible for a lot of things in life, like including helping others, like when you realize you can make that effect, like just spreading love and being positive, man, you like your perception begins to change just about the world because you feel like you can do something in it. Instead of coming from a person that's probably sitting in their home depressed all day, haven't really, took their time out to just think about what's going on in their feelings or emotions. They're just numbing themselves. And the crazy part about it, they're probably hating the same book that can help them be free from that same depression that makes them sad and angry or mad. Because you first have to understand the world to really understand the Bible. Like actually, if you actually look at the world and see where it's coming to, you start to understand what we're talking about. So to me, I say perception is like one of the very most important things that you need to actually be aware about. What is your perception on the world, the Bible, the people that's living in it? Is it hateful, or do you actually love these people, or do you think people should die? Because, like, I know I go back and forth between people should die and man, people just need to come together, love, because our perception is so screwed by our feelings, right? It's like the lens over our eyes because our feelings is what shapes our I don't want to say shapes our thought, but it's like when a thought comes and how you're feeling it, like it's just all about being on point, being aware, being on the mark. Like that's why if you ain't thinking of God and you're thinking of something else, it's so easy to miss the mark. Only way you hit the mark is if God is actually using you for that purpose.